Hey everybody, Shifu Ho here. I would like to start this by thanking everybody who has responded, and it's been overwhelming. It makes me know that these videos are the right thing to do, to make it known what Jimmy Sherman has done, to make it safe for other people in the future. And I can't convey any more strenuously that this is not an attack. This is not something that I'm just doing. I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do. I'm doing this because, Mr. Sherman, well, I'm not going to call him Mr. He doesn't deserve that. This punk deserves hardship. He deserves the wrath of God. The Bible speaks of anyone who harms one of his children. That's what he did. And trying to be and talk his way out of stuff. This man hasn't apologized. He destroyed a girl's martial art career. He just messed her head up completely. And you're not man enough to say sorry. You're not man enough to, being that we can't prove that it happened when she was 15. It's a known fact. It happened when she was 16. That part is known. That part, text messages show. Those were your words, talking the nasty stuff you were talking that you did to my daughter. That was your words. You said that. You did that. And, she's a victim. I don't care what anybody says. Well, you have people talking about yesterday, you have to be careful for false reports. This girl didn't do no false report. And she didn't do a false report. The people that are supporting you, they're just assholes. All of them are assholes. And they're jerks, and they're supporting pedophilia. That's what you're saying. I would hate to think, and I don't even wish it on them, but if it happened to their child, what would their response be? Would they have the courage to go on social media and do what I'm doing? Would they kill him? 90% of the responses I got yesterday is like, oh, he would be dead. I'm not going to go that route. Only reason I'm not going to go that route is because I have my son. My son, who you also tried, let's not get it twisted, because I have him on videotape where you was trying to tell him how to be a man. How are you going to tell my son, who's 9 years old, how to be a man when you're not a man? Let's not get it twisted. You are far from being a man. I don't know what it is you are, but a man is not one of them. The things that you described that you and my daughter did in that conversation is deplorable. It's actually deplorable. What 45-year-old man sees fit to do that to a little girl? I don't get that. Nothing in God's green earth can make me think that, this was right. Because she's 16, that we can prove? Are you kidding me? What 45-year-old man sees something in a 16-year-old? Why are these people who are supporting you think that that's okay? Not unless they're just like that they would have sex with a 16-year-old. I mean, come on, people. This is getting ridiculous now. But I'm not going to go too much in that because it speaks for itself. Why else would a person like me, and those of you who know me, I'm very verbal. But I tell the truth. You may not like the truth, but I tell the truth. And you may not even like the way that I tell the truth, but I tell the truth. And with that being said, I have to really, really applaud everybody that has called me and told me to keep this up and to do this, that he's a sick person. I noticed from the snapshots that you guys send me of his page that, his numbers are dwindling. People don't want nothing to do with him. People are starting to see who he really is. And the main reason I'm very, very distraught is because many people admit to knowing what this man was capable of. Nobody warned me, so I'm warning everybody so the next person doesn't have to go through this. He's talking about teen unity is bigger and better than ever. But yet at their practice, I only saw the picture of 5 people. How is that bigger and better than what you had? My daughter was one of the best things that team had. All right. And then there's a few other individuals that he lost because of his behavior. Jimmy Sherman, everybody, he's just a jerk. He's a liar. You know, I have people calling me from South Carolina that know him. And, you know, he's displaying the same behavior down there with other people. How do you support a person like that? I don't get that. You know, evil is as evil does. It's the same thing as stupid. You know, if you support evil, that makes you evil. Now, to his family, I'm truly sorry because, you know, your family and you have to stick by him. And if I was you guys, I would get him help. That's part of sticking by him. I have to get my daughter help. You know, she has to see a psychiatrist. She has to get help. And not even so much of a sorry from this dude. You know, that's the least you can do is say sorry. I don't expect you to turn into the police. I don't expect you to sit there and confess to everything that you did and when you did it and how you did it. I would, you know, you would actually be a fool to do that. But at the same time, apologize. Talk to me like I'm a damn man. Be a man, you know. Sit there and take your, no, see, that's nasty. I'm not even going to go there. But we know, everybody knows, because pedophiles that do that is because they have a little extremity. You know, you can't satisfy a woman your age or your size, so, you know, you got to go and victimize a child. 'Cause that's what you did. You have this girl thinking that you love her and that you guys are going to be together and, you know, live happily ever after. Negro, please. Please. That would be over my dead body. Then I would go to jail. So with that being said, you know, I thank everybody for their support. You guys have given me the courage and the strength to keep doing this, you know, and most people that have any type of morals, you know, they have come forth and, you know, I don't blame you for not being on Facebook. I don't blame you for not liking. I appreciate people calling me. I appreciate the inbox. I you know, all this makes me know that what I'm doing is correct. And for, you know, I can't say enough that this is not an attack on Jimmy Sherman. I'm not attacking him. I need people to know what happened. I need people to know the truth. I need these little girls who inbox me, say that they felt creepy around him and things like that. Yes, people, I'm getting all of that. And everything is piling up. Incidents and circumstances, gathering evidence. That's what we do. And that's how I'm fighting this. With these videos and piling up all this evidence against him. His own posts that he puts up are evidence against him. How the heck you going to say South Carolina found you with no fault? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because that's not what happened. And you know that's not what happened. And you got these fools that believe you. You lie on your own people. If I start telling the stuff that you have done and the things you have told me, and then to come to find out that a lot of it isn't even true, you know, you're a fool. And sport karate promoters, this part goes to you guys. Any of you that support this dude and let this dude come into tournaments, let them compete, and let him, you know, have a forum. Let him have a place to speak and spread his further untruths. Shame on you guys. You know, again, at the Super Grands alone this year, I was supposed to come with 12 people. We won't entertain that because he's going. We won't even entertain giving that money, giving the hotel money, travel. Why would I do that for a promoter that's supporting a pedophile? That allows a pedophile in with all of you might as well just say, look, here's a candy store, take your pick. You know, he's a kid in a candy store at these events, and you're allowing that to happen. There's hotel rooms involved. These promoters are allowing this to happen. That's not cool. So we won't go to the super grants. I know at least 5 other schools that are not going. So you guys are going to lose that money for 5 people. You know, that's not, in my head, that's not good math. That's not good math at all. Because my 12 and their families, and between food being, I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous. The math doesn't add up. The amount of things that you guys are doing and allowing this man to continue to do, it just doesn't add up. And it makes you just as guilty as he. Peace.